Getting book reviews is one of the biggest struggles for nonfiction and low content publishers out there. Without them, it's harder to build credibility, reach more readers, and increase book sales. I mean, that's what we want to do, right? But what if there was a way to get honest, high quality reviews without all the frustration? That's where Gemsy comes in. It's a book review platform specifically designed to help nonfiction authors and low content publishers collect real, authentic reviews. And today, I'm sitting down with the founder of Gemsy, Walter, to discuss how it works, why he created it, and how you can get more reviews for your books. Walter, welcoming to the show. Glad to have you here, buddy. About time, right?
Yeah, thanks for having me today.
Yeah, the last time we connected was what, back on Thanksgiving Day last year, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So I spent time with my family and I spent time with Walter on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Well, before we jump into some of the questions here, Walter, I want to, of course, address some of the live viewers that are starting to tune in here. If you have any questions, please drop them inside the comments or inside the chat, preceded by the letter Q, and we'll do our best to answer those as soon as we get through the interview. But I think you're going to find that I'm going to tap into some of the questions probably already on your mind. So without any further ado, let's jump on into that battery of questions here, Walter. And we're going to start out super simple. What is Gemsy and how does it help nonfiction and low content publishers get reviews?
Basically, Gemsy is the review platform for low content and non-fiction books, and that helps self-publishers gain the real reviews for their books.
And so
Simple as that.
with the real reviews, so you're not paying reviewers to leave reviews on these books, right?
Yeah, for sure. So the fellow publishers, they read your book and then you gain the credits and then spend these credits to receive the reviews.
Okay, so what I will do is I'll go in, I'll find some books that I'm interested in, and when I go and review those in whatever capacity that is, I get the credits which are known as gems that I can cash in and get reviews done on my book. Excellent. So
Yeah,
it's a very similar kind of feel of like say other platforms like the one we covered last week, Book Bounty or Get Authentic Book Reviews or Puppy, correct?
yeah, that's correct. So the Puppy, the Book Bounty, the Gemsy, we have the same, how we can say, mechanics or
Mhm.
the same algorithms.
Nice. But you have one unique thing that we were going to talk about that a little later because I think there's something that has set you apart from the rest. Not only the fact that you're focused on low content books and nonfiction books, but you also had something else that came into the pipeline. But I don't want to get too far ahead of myself because it is super exciting. Let's go ahead and talk about what inspired you to create Gemsy. Was there a specific problem you wanted to solve?
Yeah, so in 2020, I began my publishing journey after I worked 9 to 5 job as a space engineer. And I quickly started to realize that getting book reviews is a crucial part of a book success. So in 2023, I believe, I came with the idea to create my own platform for myself, for fellow publishers. And I also noticed that low content publishers struggle even more because, for example, coloring books, they aren't allowed to have the ebook version for promotion. And in 2024, we start to develop the HMC.
Nice, nice. And now here we are, and you've grown quite the platform. How does Gemsy ensure the reviews are real, first of all, honest, of course, and high quality?
Uh, our support team plays a key role in ensuring the reviews quality. They manually check the reviews and guide our users through the process. And also the platform had a quality control measures.
Nice.
So
And you guys, of course, are keeping everything according to the Amazon community guidelines, right?
yeah, we how I can say, we constantly updating our platform to stay compliant with the Amazon guidelines. So we do not ask the review public links, or we do not have the review swaps and
Right.
all of this.
So you make sure that it's safe. That way, there's no direct interaction between the
Yeah,
authors.
yeah, we constantly improving our platform,
Yeah.
and if we have some issues, if the, for example, the users can write to our support team that these are not good, and we are trying to fix this right away.
Gotcha. So, what types of books work best with Gemsy, and are there any, or is there any genre that isn't a good fit over on Gemsy?
Uh, Basically, this is low content books, and such as coloring books, journals, planners, trivia, children's books, also nonfiction books,
Okay.
all types. And we do not approve or support books like satanic books, occult books, and like this one.
Okay. Gotcha.
Or yeah.
What about fiction books? Do fiction, are they any good, or is that something that's further in the pipeline for you?
Yes, we do have fiction books, but I believe 90% of all of our books are low content and non-fiction. But we do have the fiction books.
Some fiction books. Good. So,
Yeah.
excellent. We talked a little bit about Amazon's review policies and how you guys continue to follow that. So that's fantastic. So what I would ask of you is this: what's the biggest mistake nonfiction and low content publishers make when trying to get reviews, whether it's through Gemsy or even beyond that?
I believe the first one is that the publishers, they always relying on the friends and family. They are trying to get a lot of reviews from family, friends, and this is the first mistake, because the Amazon have the modern algorithms, and this book can be blocked in the future.
Mm-hmm. Because of that
Uh,
bias of family and friends, is what you're saying.
yeah. This is against the Amazon guidelines,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe yeah. And the second is the um, what else? Some people trying to manipulate the system, and maybe to buy books, then return books,
Ugh.
to write a review and then return this book. Or um, on Gemsy, we have a lot of people that signing up to our platform.
Mm-hmm.
Then they pick a lot of books. Then these users are not leaving reviews, but they ordering the reviews for their books. And yeah, this is not good. And our support team always uh, checking on these guys, and they are just block these guys.
Nice. So you're definitely,
So
guys, you're keeping it safe in more ways than one, not just with the Amazon
yeah,
community guidelines,
yeah.
but making sure.
I believe every review platforms have this problem with this fraud, with this bad guys. So be nice, be a real person, help others, be kind in your reviews,
Yeah.
and you will have the success.
Nice. All right, so I got a wild question. I think everybody's probably wondering the same thing. Could you take us behind the dashboard, show us what the process is like to upload a book, and of course, apply for getting a review?
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
And by the way, folks, as he's getting this up, you can get more details about Gemsy if you head on over to my affiliate link, dalelinks.com/Gemsy. Use the promo code DALE30. Do it in all caps, like you're shouting at Walter. He needs to be shouted at. He likes that. So that is 30%
Yeah,
off
thank you.
lifetime access if you use Dale30 at dalelinks.com/Gemsy. All right, now we're behind the dashboard, which, by the way, love the clean user interface. It's probably one of my favorite user interfaces out there. It's great. It's very easy to understand. But let's go ahead and walk me through the whole process here.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. So now we in the library, so we can see what type of books we have. At the top, we have the filters. We have the different review types. This
Mm-hmm.
is Kindle Unlimited, verified purchase, free. This is standard.
Mm-hmm.
And we have new review type that we cover later. This is verified print.
Mm-hmm.
This is the new feature, and the publisher can order the verified reviews for print copies for uh, paperbacks and hardcovers.
Nice. It's a good feature. Now
And
we're going to definitely tap into that because when you told me about this today, I was like, brilliant. We need more like that. That's awesome. This is one thing that's setting you apart, but we'll come back to that later, I'm sure.
okay, okay. We have different languages, so we have a lot of German books and more English books,
Mhm.
more than German. We have different type of reviews. Let's cover the my books section.
Okay.
Um, we just added some two books, and yeah. So when you're adding your book, it goes to the moderation, and after moderation, it goes live. After that, you can just click Get Reviewed button
Okay.
and see if you have enough gems or rubies. Rubies, this is for new feature only.
Okay.
You just click Get Reviewed and choose the review type that you want. This three or one, this new verified print copy reviews. And yeah, you just click the Get Reviewed, and this book goes to the library.
Nice.
And yeah, that's it,
And then
I
we go
think.
into the library. It should be underneath the library there. Excellent.
Yeah,
Is there
but user can't see their own books. So if you click the Get Reviewed,
Mhm.
you will not see your own book.
That makes sense because you don't want to review your own book.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, for sure.
Excellent. Now, how do the gems work? Because I noticed that some of them are varied in value. So I see there's one that's 2,100 gems and there's one that's 2,400 gems. Is that based on the price or length or a little bit of both?
Yeah, that's based on the word count. So if you have, for example, 100,000 words, the basic price will be higher. And then it depends on the book price. Yes.
Okay.
So for the expensive books, this will be more gems. You can earn
Mm,
more gems.
nice. And I'm
But
assuming that for something like the verified print, it's probably going to be considerably more since they're having to spend a bit more. Am I right in saying that?
yes, yes, that's why we made rubies as our second credits, because
Okay.
yeah, the value is very different, because for prints there is prices such as 12.99, 18.99,
Mm.
up to $30. So
What's the
we
value
just
of a ruby compared to a gem then? It's just
that's a
completely separate
difference.
since it's being cashed in
Yeah,
on the print
yeah,
only.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
that makes sense. So I can't
yeah.
just convert the rubies over to the gems at this point. They're separate altogether then. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes
Because some
sense.
people they just farm these gemstones and
Hmm.
they can just order only the print versions. So we split this. We decided to split this credits.
Smart. I like it. Is there anything else you'd like to show us behind the dashboard here? Because I noticed there is something up there that says AI writing assistant. Is that in everybody's dashboard? Is that something that you're keeping under wraps right now?
Yeah, this is a feature that runs by our partners, the Tails Play. So
Oh,
you
nice.
can generate the children's stories
Oh, wow.
by using this feature. Yeah,
So it's all baked into the platform. Yeah, I guess I'd never noticed that before. That's really cool. All right,
yeah.
if
So
go ahead.
yeah, we will have the more of these interesting features in the future, I believe.
Okay, if you're all set, go ahead and stop screen share, and we'll come back. I got a couple more questions before we wrap things up here.
Yeah, for sure.
And again, folks, you can get more details. Visit my affiliate link, dalelinks.com/Gemsy. Use the promo code DALE30 for 30% off. Lifetime, as long as you are subscribed, you'll get 30% off, which that ain't a bad deal. So I really like the fact that there's the verified purchase option there. Share with us just a little bit more. What's the deal with verified purchases and why are those types of reviews better or are they the same as the other reviews?
We just launched this new feature that called verified print copy reviews, and where readers can purchase the print books like hardcover and paperbacks, and leave reviews with photo or and video. So they should to choose photo or video. And that's the main goal of this, so people can leave the really cool review with video, for example.
Oh, nice.
Also, this is good for BSR, so you grow in your BSR, not just gaining the reviews, but BSR,
Nice.
because people buy a new book.
Right. With BSR
Uh,
being the bestseller rank, of course, on Amazon.
Yeah. And for some types of books, for example, coloring books, you didn't have option to have the reviews for ebooks. So I think the verified print copy reviews will be really great for coloring books and for many low content books.
Nice. So I've got a great question here. We've seen a lot of what Gemsy can do and what's available to us. And we see what's in the pipeline. I'm super excited about that, by the way. We're gonna have to start stocking up some rubies. What's next for Gemsy? And are there any other exciting new features you have in the works?
Interesting question. I think we will be maintain this new feature. We want to be now we are pioneering this feature, and yeah, we want to maintain this feature, get it more better, and I think the future of the reviews uh, will be for this video and image reviews.
Nice.
I think Amazon may introduce the advanced verification process for reviews, and AI could play a bigger role in detecting the fake reviews. And the future will be for this photo or video reviews.
Nice. So you see photos and video reviews coming out because then there's irrefutable proof that someone did purchase that book.
Yeah. The trends will be as we see. Trends will be for this photo and video reviews.
I think it's smart. It's very forward thinking for sure. And I've always been a huge fan of video. And I know Amazon has been very much embracing video. In fact, they've been pouring I'm sure, millions of dollars every month into influencer marketing. And a lot of the influencers are coming to their platform, creating videos. Those videos are converting more customers and such. So I think it's very smart of you to be ahead of the curve. Hey, I don't want to eat up too much more of your time, but I got one final question before we jump into my final battery of questions. How can people get started with Gemsy, and where can they learn more?
Uh, Basically, they can just click the link in your description of this video. We have the 7-day trial period, so they can easily try Gemsy. And if they are not happy with our platform, they can just cancel the subscription and not to pay anything. Also, I
Worth a
would
shot,
like
right?
to uh,
Go ahead.
yeah. Also, I would like to offer 30% discount with the promo DL30 that people can use. And they can apply this promo during the registration on the second step.
Nice. Excellent. All right, Walter. Everybody, you have to understand that English is not his first language. He warned me ahead of time, so I gave him all the questions
Yeah.
ahead. He's been doing fantastic, but now I'm going to give him a battery of questions. In fact, here we
Okay.
go. Let's turn on the timer. I'm going to give you an explanation here, Walter, so you know what's going on. It's time for our 2-minute lightning round where we dive into rapid fire questions designed to spark quick, honest, and spontaneous answers. Each question is aimed at giving viewers fresh insights into my guests' unique experiences and personality, all with a twist of fun. Our guest has 2 minutes to answer each question or say pass and move on. Expect candid thoughts, fast paced reflections, and maybe, just maybe, a few surprises. Walter, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, remember, you can always say pass, buddy. So if for some reason you
Okay.
get stumped, you could just say pass. So here we go. As soon as I read this question, I'm going to start the timer. You don't see it, but the audience sees it, and I can definitely hear it. So I'll let you know when it goes up. Here we go. What's the last book you couldn't put down?
Couldn't put down. So, I don't know.
Coffee or
I
tea
can't
while writing?
remember. T.
If you could have dinner with any author, living or dead, who would it be?
Oh, that's interesting question. Uh, Maybe with Dale Roberts.
There you go. I'll take you up on it. Favorite
Yeah.
genre to read?
Genre. Oh, interesting. I like the business books, non-fiction, self-help business books.
Surprising coming from a man who made a platform for nonfiction books. What's your dream travel destination?
Um, that's interesting question, really. I want to spend some times with my wife in Maldives Islands.
Maldives. Ah, beautiful.
Yes.
One word to describe your writing process.
Could you repeat, please? I
One
didn't
word to
catch.
describe your writing process.
Oh, wow. It's spontaneous.
Most underrated book every author should read.
Maybe, maybe I like the Clive Lewis books, actually.
Clive Lewis. Okay.
Yeah.
Favorite writing snack.
Uh, Writing snack. Maybe dates.
If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
One superpower. Um, I don't know. I don't know really.
Good. All right. Biggest pet peeve when editing or reviewing a manuscript.
The biggest.
Pet peeve. Something that makes you upset. And that's time. We are out of time.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
all right. You made it through 10 of the questions. A couple of them you passed. I think you did pretty darn good, all things considered. Uh,
Thank you.
Very good. Once again, folks, you want to get more details about Gemsy, please head on over to my affiliate link at dalelinks.com/Gemsy and use the coupon code DALE30, 30. So make sure you shout it at him too. All caps, 30. And then you get 30% off, and you'll probably see some of my books in there as well. So thank you so much, Walter, for your time. Let's go ahead and see if there's any questions.
Thank you.
Anybody that's watching live right now, I want to give a big shout out to R.I. Pattermore. Thank you so much for tuning in. Jocelyn Carter, great to see you. Susan Cozy Corner, thank you so much for tuning in. Devin Gambrill Clark's great to see you, Devin. Glad to have you join me here. And of course, my moderator, DL Tillery. It's great to see you here, DL. I appreciate it. If there are no questions, please get those questions out before we do disconnect. So, Walter, what's in the pipeline for you personally, for your publishing business? Are you looking to publish more books as this year rolls on? Are you slowing down the volume that you're putting out?
Yeah, I'm just now all in Gemsy, and I'm slowing down the publishing process to be all in on Gemsy.
Nice. So you're 1000% devoted to making this the best platform it can be then.
Yes, yes.
Nice. Do you ever foresee that you would expand from doing reviews on Amazon to maybe even other platforms like Kobo or Apple or Barnes and Noble?
Maybe that's a great idea, I think. Maybe we can think about this because we have also the Goodreads
Oh,
and
Goodreads for
yeah,
sure. Yeah.
yeah. Some publisher they really want the Goodreads reviews.
Makes a huge difference. That Goodreads platform is a great avenue. I'm sure I get a
Yeah,
good, decent amount of sales over there because I do get quite a few reviews for some of my books there. But that's really cool to hear that you're still running your publishing business, but you've scaled back and focused a lot more on Gemsy. And I think that's going to be reassuring for a lot of viewers out here. Well, Walter, thank you so much for taking time out your day. I do appreciate
thanks
it.
for having me.
Yeah, you got it for sure. I'm really thrilled to have you here. There's one final question I have for you. What advice do you have for aspiring self-publishers and authors out there?
I think to not to stop with one book. If you write one book and you publish it and you didn't have the success, you need to just to ship the next books, the second, the third, and try another
Sounds
to
good.
have the success.
That's great advice, and I'm not going to argue on that one. Well, Walter, I'm going to put you on over to the green room there. Help yourself to some pretzels and peanut butter. I think we had peanut butter. We ordered peanuts, but for whatever reason, my staff put in the wrong thing here. But hang about there inside the green room, and I'm going to talk with the audience real quick here. Join me next Tuesday, March 11th at 12:15 p.m. Eastern Daytime when I sit down with the marketing and community lead of Laterpress, Nate Gillick. We're going to discuss publishing ebooks on Laterpress, some of the upcoming feature rollouts they have coming, which, by the way, it's really awesome. And what can we expect when they start supporting audiobooks? Yeah, they're not just doing ebooks. They're going to be doing audiobooks soon. It's not right now, but we'll get more details next week. Till then, this has been Self-Publishing with Dale, and I'll catch you next week. Hey, thanks so much for tuning in. Special shout out to my channel members for both the podcast channel and the main channel. Without your support, some projects we do at Self-Publishing with Dale would be much harder to fund. If you want to contribute to the cause, visit dalelinks.com/memberships for details and get your on-screen shout out at the end of each broadcast. Till later, this has been Self-Publishing with Dale, and I'll see you soon.